Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel, Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. Today we will talk about very basic exercises for balls, so for the different striking possibilities of the right hand. And remember, we already talked about that. The balls just literally means words, and it's coming from the Indian Indian music tradition, and it's like every stroke on the guitar has or on any plucked instrument with a misrab, with a plectrum, has a certain syllable like da, ra, or DiRi. And but please check out the lesson where I introduce balls to really grasp this topic today. Yeah, I just woke up actually. It's a nice morning here, and I thought it would be a nice idea to just go with you through a kind of a possible practice routine. What you might also do when you study Indian classical music, and yeah, give you some basic exercises for these balls, for these patterns. Okay, what we do, we just start with da. So we have just these da strokes, and we can take a scale, for example. We can just take I don't know, an E major scale, and play da strokes all the time. And we do that. We play like for every note of the scale, we play 16 da strokes, and then we go to the next note. So it's something like that. Da 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 Okay, I'm thinking these 16. I mean these 16 notes as 16th notes. So my foot is going in quarter notes, and I've always like takke dimmi, so 4 strokes for every beat. And about tempo. You can practice this in different ways. Actually, you can practice that with a metronome. So you have like put it on a certain tempo, and maybe you build up speed with time, and adjusting the tempo of the metronome. And also, it's a good idea actually to find out about like a kind of a target or goal. A tempo, or like a tempo it's like at the kind of the edge of your ability, but still possible to play. So maybe you want to work your way towards that. I like very much the idea to build up speed without a metronome, just little by little, as the hand feels like speeding up. So I really like to start this exercise quite slow, very controlled and very relaxed, and it should feel good. So, and I'm always reciting. I mean, not always, but I try to also recite the syllables. It's quite stupid, of course, to always say da da da. But later on, it will help you to when you do more complex ball patterns, then you're already you're very familiar with the syllables and with the action, what comes with each syllable. So speaking the syllables in a way triggers already a kind of the right hand. That's a goal of that reciting thing, and also reciting like quick reciting also is a practice of quick thinking at the same time. Okay, so I show you what I mean. What I really did a lot also. It's like so, like to play really slow, like. Maybe even a bit slower. 16 times. And I try to find even a more economic way of doing that. Actually, while I'm just repeating, I'm not really repeating. I'm thinking about what can I do to be more relaxed, that it's more simple, more easy, where I'm doing too much. Am I tense somewhere in the body? Also this idea of feeling the gravitation, always this, especially with this da-da-da, I'm just striking in the direction of gravitation. So in a way I can feel like my hand is falling down for this da stroke. Okay, and then I can go up to the highest note. Actually, I did that quite a lot, just going up, and you can already start also going faster if you feel like, you know, if it's not forced. There's always like when you play at a certain speed, then you feel okay, that's manageable, that's easy in a way. And what you do, you make it more easy. You stay with that speed, you make it more easy, and you then after a while it's getting, in a way, it's getting very easy or too easy or a bit boring, and then you just accelerate the tempo a bit, speed a bit. So it's and then you do the whole thing again, and you try in this new tempo you try to relax even more, and so on. So you go somewhere, and I don't have a special path I'm taking on the guitar to go from the lower to the highest note. I'm just doing like all kinds of different things. Sometimes I'm also playing on just one string till the end, and then I stick to the position. Whatever. I mean, it's not about positions now. And when you sense a kind of like your hand gets tired in a way, you can of course you can rest, but you can also think about like building up stamina, like endurance. And so what you can do, you can just slow down a bit, or you can play more soft, but keep the movement. I mean, keep your hand moving and practicing, so that you actually build for longer endurance. But you have to be really careful with that, actually. There's one lesson I published already. It's about fast play and tremolo technique. This actually you should check out, because there I really talk about these fast and slow muscles. Because when you really do that, I mean, I don't want to go too deep into that, because I have so much here to tell you. So check out this lesson on fast play and tremolo. There you know why it's not good to play with like really tired hand and force everything. It's really counterproductive. Okay, so we play 16 times. so on. So we go down to the lowest note. Then we do the same thing, exactly the same thing, but instead of using Da strokes, we use Ra strokes. So we just practice our upstrokes. And we can do 16. We can also do just 8 strokes. I mean, it's not like fixed. You know, it actually doesn't really matter. Maybe I do 16, so I'm a bit quicker up and down. I mean 8, sorry. Guitarists is a bit awkward. That's a good practice, really good practice. Something you can do, just improvise with that striking movement. Okay, then we have we have the possibility to alternate between these two movements, but not directly. Just do for example, 8 Da strokes, and then repeat this with 8 Ra strokes. And then you change the note. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da 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 da. Ra 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 ra. Da 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 da. Ra 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 ra. Fast. I'm just feel a bit tense now because because you're watching. So okay, and so on. Then we do alternate picking, so DaRa, or when we do it fast, we say DiRi. Remember, DiRi is double speed of Da or Ra. So instead of just playing like Da, 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 we have like DiRi, 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 DiRi. That's also the Tremolo technique. DiRi, 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 like very quick. And we play like 8 times DiRi, so it's like DiRi, 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 DiRi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. DiRi, 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 DiRi. dara 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 Yeah, normally I would stick much longer to every movement and really build up speed, very gradual, and really concentrating on relaxation, on just using the only necessary work, muscle work, and this really needs some time and feel that you really feel your body while doing that, and also listening to sound. Of course, it should always sound good. So don't do like hacking the guitar, and it really sounds very awful. But you think, that's muscle work, and I'm really practicing hard and good. No, actually, if you practice something what is not musical or sounds very musical, or then actually it's a mistake, you can say. So practicing unmusical or non-musical stuff is, in a way, it's a mistake. Or it's really something you have to practice to play a certain very musical thing later. So if you have a very clear vision, a very clear idea about some musical thing you want to do, and you need a certain technique to play musical, then of course you can just isolate that, and that isolation of that technique can really result in a very dry, routine, boring, non-musical practice, but it's in the context of the musical practice. But never do something what really sounds really bad, you know. All right. Okay, we have actually with these DaRa or DiRi movements, in a way we have like two different speeds, or two different plateaus of speed. So we have a kind of like a slower version, which is like above 100 BPM, and this we can use for all these for everything. I mean, for changing the string while playing DaRaDa or DiRi, and like it doesn't matter where we play like down or up during a string change and this kind of a thing. But then we have also a quicker, which is maybe around 160 beats per minute, which is really more for fast movements when you stick to one string. Yeah, you have, for example, you have a bit slower movement, which is like going like yeah, a bit like that. So you can just play every note combination and changing string. But then you have also like a speed which is going like, you know. So that's more this tremolo speed, and this speed is very hard to change string. I mean, I'm just practicing that thing, but I'm not really sure. I do not really have like really results which. I mean, for myself, maybe it's also about this metal pick and these strings. I don't know. That it's maybe just too hard to play at that speed and while changing strings. But I'm still on the way here. But it's just something to be clear, you know, because sometimes you think, oh, it's very quick, you know, but you actually play just on one string, and then you think, oh, why can't I do that on while I'm changing string or in a different context, and that's maybe the reason. So you can also combine these two tempos by having like a tempo which is where you think like, okay, this is like 16ths, DaRa, 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 and then in these 16ths you have 30 seconds, which is like DaRa, 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 DaRa. So then you have a then it's, I think in this context it's really clear. So you have this slower movement where you have all these possibilities, and then you have the quicker movement which goes more in the field of tremolo and fast movements staying on one string. Okay. All right, then another very, very, very important ball, a very important striking pattern is the group of 3, and this is like DaRaDa, 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 DaRaDa. We can play that 4 times and then change to the next note in the scale. So it's like so DaRaDa, 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 sorry, E major. What did I play? Anyway. What you do actually, when you play that fast, it's a good idea to not think every strike. I mean, the ultimate goal would be just to sing da, but playing like DaRaDa, yeah? Playing all the sing, but store that in your brain as a kind of a one thing, like DaRaDa, one group of strikes. Strikes or strokes? Strokes, I think. Yeah, strokes. A group of strokes. But you can what you can do is just thinking downstrokes here, like only the da strokes. So like da 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 da, and that's really quick, like da 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 da, and then the da 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 da. So and then you don't sing the upstroke, the ra stroke, and you think more that's just the result, that's just coming back to the next da stroke. So it's like da, and then it should come back, and then another da. So it's not, you don't sing that note too much. It's just you sing just da 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 da. So it's, you sing less, so that makes you maybe play a bit quicker there. Yeah, and really watch your body. I mean, when you do that, it's really important to really feel what's happening. So and then to adjust if you think, oh, there's something tense or something wrong or whatever. Okay, so these are the basic strokes: Da, Ra, Dara, DaRaDa, or DiRi, DaRaDa, and then we have the different groupings. I mean, we have in a way like Da, Ra, and Dara, or Dara and DaRaDa, like 2 and 3, Dara, DaRaDa. We can actually from these two building blocks, we can build all numbers. So 4 would be twice Dara, Dara, Dara. Yeah, so it's just Dara, Dara, or DiRi, DiRi. 5 would be Dara, DaRaDa, or DaRaDa, Dara. So it's like Dara, DaRaDa, Dara, DaRaDa, Dara, DaRaDa, Dara, DaRaDa. And these you can also just do in the same way. So just like Dara, DaRaDa, 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 but just one time per note. Yeah, you can do that with 6. You can say, okay, 6 is Dara, 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 or DaRaDa, DaRaDa. So Dara, 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 or DaRaDa, 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 or combination Dara, Dara, DaRaDa, Dara, 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 DaRaDa, DaRaDa, Dara, 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 DaRaDa, DaRaDa, or in one note Dara, 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 DaRaDa, DaRaDa, Dara, 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 DaRaDa, DaRaDa, Dara, 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 DaRaDa, Dara, 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 DaRaDa. Yeah, everything is possible. Or 7, like the two most frequent used numbers. Striking patterns with 7 is like 2 2 3 or 3 2 2. So it's either Dara, 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 or Dara, 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 Dara. Yeah. With 8, you can also make different groupings, of course, like 3 3 2, 3 2 3, 2 3 3, or just 2 2 2 2. What you can do, what's a very good exercise, like a next step, to insert accents. For example, when we go to 4 beats, just very, very simple. We have Dara, 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 Dara. So what we do, we think about putting an accent on every stroke, but of course not at the same time, but after each other. So just the first of the 4. So it's like Dara, 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 Dara. Yeah, then we can put that on the second stroke, so on the Ra, on the next Ra stroke. DaRaDa, 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 DaRaDa. In that way, we get very conscious and more clear about the individual strokes, because we just focus on one of them. So DaRaDa, 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 DaRaDa. And also by just speaking them, you can practice them. You know, you don't have to play. Actually, you can just think. Okay, like DaRaDa, 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 DaRaDa. Yeah, so DaRaDa, 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 DaRaDa. And for practicing, it's a good idea to make it maybe even a bit stronger than you maybe normally would do. You can really do like. So DaRaDa, 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 DaRaDa. Next would be DaRaDa, 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 DaRaDa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. DaRaDa, 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 DaRaDa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can do that with I mean, you can do that with every group of with every number. Yeah, you can say like, okay, 7, DaRa, DaRa, DaRaDa, DaRa, DaRa, DaRa. I think that's a nice exercise also. I didn't do that too much, maybe I should. Yeah, and especially with, like if you have 16 beats, for example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So you do 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. Of course, you can also practice that in a quicker way or slower. All right, there's another exercise I learned from Ranajit Sengupta, my teacher in Kolkata in India, and he told me that he did this quite a lot, so I think it's a good exercise. What you do, you stick to a certain tempo and you change speeds. So for example, you take like 1, 2, 3. What you're doing is like DaRa, 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 DaRaDa, DaRa, DaRaDa, DiRi, 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 DiRi. Eighth notes triplets, but alternate picking. 16ths. DiRi, DiRi, So that's something. Maybe also that kind of more Indian classical music, Mizrab, Sarod, or sitar, or maybe rabab and whatever tar playing. It's a good it's a musical thing actually to very quickly change to a different tempo and be able to execute like also faster tremolo movements like instantly, like DaRaDa. All right, so I think that's it for the lesson. There's a PDF, of course, for that lesson. Maybe you find some additional informations on that, and yeah, please download that. You find the link down in the description below. It also helps to support my channel here, and also there's a possibility to donate. Just also there's a link down in the description below to my website, hoophildenbrand.com, to the Guitar Academia page there, and there's a button where you can donate to support my work here. Yeah, that would be really cool. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel also to get notifications when the next video will be published. Like every week I'm planning to publish, to release a new lesson. All right, thanks for watching. My name is Hildenbrand.